Alright guys, it's Saturday actually. Probably going to get the vlog done Saturday to this weekend I think. I know I normally do it on a Sunday. I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a bit hectic. Although it's not brilliant today, I'm sitting in the car at the minute waiting for my daughter-in-law and granddaughter to come back out of the out-of-hours doctor's surgery at Bridlington Hospital. The granddaughter's not very well. She's full of cold and all bunged up and that, and she's feeling really rough with it, so brought her here. But I've just been down and put some fuel in the car after yesterday morning's long ride out, because where was I? I went to Chafford 100, it's just east of the M25, East London. So I set off at 2 AM. I was back by around about dinner time-ish by the time we'd done the job and come back. It's not, the actual work doesn't take long, it's the driving, I mean, it's 4.5 hours each way sort of thing. So, yeah, it's not a bad view from back here, and the day's quite nice as well. Hang on, let me turn the camera around. So you can see, hang on a minute, get out the window. You can just see there, that's Bridlington, it's basically the Priory Church. It's quite an interesting building. It's in pretty good state of repair generally. It's well known. They've got there's like a big archway where you go into it and that. And as you can see, my passenger side door lock still jammed. Doesn't matter what I do. I've tried all sorts. Yeah, I've tried all sorts to get that open. Been absolutely beating the hell out of it and all sorts. I'm hoping to sort of, if I can get it unlocked, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take for now at least, I'm going to take the fuse out of the locking system. That way, you'd have to just sort of like manually lock everything. But at least then the car will be secure, and I can't have that happen again. Because obviously the trip to London, it meant my son-in-law, who was going with me, had to keep climbing in through this side because all the back seats were down because I had all the tools in sort of thing. I've only just dropped all them off, picked up child seats from work and come back to take my granddaughter here, like sort of thing. So, but yeah, I've just been able to put some fuel in because that absolutely battered the tank yesterday. Did that ride. I'm not sure, I must have used about, I haven't worked it out properly, but it must have used about 60 quid in fuel, something like that. I think there was a bit less than 20 in, and I put another 40 in it, and then I've just had to put another 40 quid in now to see me through the week. Although I think I'm going to be doing another run this coming week or the week after, and that'll be 2 jobs. That'll be Bristol and Cardiff. We were supposed to be doing 2 actually yesterday, but for some reason it was a bit awkward fitting the Milton Keynes one in, so we'll do that at another time with another one. We'll probably do it with Norwich or somewhere like that. We'll fit it in somehow anyway, maybe even with the hitching one again. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we normally do hitching at the same time as because it means then we'll just carry on and go down and do my head's a mess. I'm tired. Didn't get enough sleep really, although I slept well last night because I didn't sleep for about 40 hours. I went about 40 hours without sleeping, all because I didn't manage to get any sleep in between daytime work and then going away the following morning. So I ended up with about 40 hours without sleep. But because obviously when you get back off a job like that, the last thing you want to do is go to sleep, because then you won't sleep the following night. So, but yeah. So yeah, I'm a bit shattered. So yeah, that was it. We do the one on the south coast, don't we? Hastings. So yeah, it's really nice here actually. You can hear the birds. Some kids playing somewhere. That must be a public recreation ground, that as well then, because that's unless it's kids off the estate coming and playing in there. because it's they'll use it publicly as well. It's Bridlington Sports College, I think. You know, like they educate from the sports point of view. You know, like science in sports, stuff like that. It's just the other side of the trees over there, actually. So, yeah, I don't know how long I'll be waiting. It's usually not long. They're pretty good here normally. They tend to see kids very quickly, but it depends, obviously. If it's going round, then there'll be a lot of kids here. Although the car park, it's only a small car park, but it's not full. Not by any means. So, anyway. So, the no smoking's going well. I haven't really had any problems with it at all, to be honest. I've had, I wouldn't say a craving for a cigarette, because I haven't really craved it. That's obviously because I'm still getting the nicotine through the through the e-cig. That was strange. I don't know why she came and looked at that other car and she's gone and got in her own. Car thief. No. So yeah, like I say, I wasn't craving, but I get every now and then I sort of think, I suppose it'd be like times I would normally go and have one, I suppose, is the best way to put it. You know, like after a meal. Although my biggest habit time was actually while I was driving. Don't know whether that's like the stress, because obviously driving can be quite stressful if you're doing distance work and that, but you know, it was ridiculous. I mean, it's like my commute to work on a morning. You can hardly call it a commute because it's like, as if I'm going straight there and I'm not having to pop into town and get anything first. It'll be, you know, it's 10 minutes max. You know, it's literally, I come out of my village and I'm straight onto the end of Driffield bypass then. And it's literally the other end of Driffield bypass, which is, I'm not sure actually, I've never really clocked it, but all in it must be about, what, about 5 miles, 6 miles maybe? About 5 miles, I think. You know, with about 3 roundabouts in the middle of it, sort of thing. So it's not too bad, really. But, you know, I would smoke even on that journey, and even like if somebody rang me saying this was the crazy part, you know, it got ridiculous because say I got a text message saying, "Oh, can you bring some milk in?" or something like that, you know, because we were out of milk or coffee or something like that. So I'd pop into Driffield first to get it, and I would have a cigarette on the trip to Driffield, jump back in the car, and have another cigarette before I got to work. So I would be having 2 in the space of 15 minutes. You know, so it got silly, really silly. But no, it's all going quite well at the minute. I've not had one, so you know. But no, I'm really sort of pleased at the minute anyway. So, and I've already noticed breathing's better. You know, that's. I mean, you know, I remember reading once that they always said that after 2 weeks of not smoking, your biggest thing that you would notice would be, say, if you ran up a staircase, you know, standard house staircase, you'll notice you'll have less wheezing and panting by the time you get to the top. And I'm already noticing that now. I ran up a staircase, where was it? It was on the job yesterday, actually. I went back out to the car to get something we'd forgotten to bring in. And I ran up this staircase once I got back in, and there was no shortness of breath at all. So it's obviously already having an impact. So I'm quite pleased about that. Yes. So, I don't know, there's like a little yellow plastic tag stuck to a tree out there. So yeah. I'm not sure what else to really tell you, to be honest, guys. It's you know, it's all pretty much about work and that at the minute. Still been umming and ahhing about you know, because I mean it's fairly sort of imminent. Possibly as long as 3-4 months away that I'm going to get this Thunderbolt display, and still umming and ahhing about going second hand or new. Now obviously new from Apple, I mean it's an expensive piece of kit and it's a brave thing to buy really in one sense because of the cost of it, and you can get other displays that'll do the job every bit as well. Some of them are arguably better. The Thunderbolt to me makes more sense because it's designed purely to work with Apple, and you know, you plug it in and you forget it acts as your hub as well. Yes, there are displays out there that also do that and are Thunderbolt, but you're creeping up to the cost of an Apple one anyway, so you know. But yeah, I keep sort of looking at them, and obviously from Apple they're $899 is the price from Apple new, so pretty pricey. And you can get them second hand on eBay, one that is claimed to be in excellent condition, and they might say it's only 2 months old and it's still got Apple Care till blah blah, and obviously you can still go and get yourself another couple of years Apple Care for less than £100 sort of thing. And of course the warranties are transferable. But you still don't 100% know. Now obviously the biggest point on the Thunderbolt displays is the Thunderbolt cable tends to kink a bit where you stick it into your MacBook. Just you know, just as it comes out of the plug, you tend to get kinks and ruffles in the outer of the cable there, and they do split. And some photographs deliberately don't show you that bit, and to me, you know, that's a main point on them. You know, it'll say no dead pixels and stuff, and you get them for about, if they go on an auction rather than buy it now, they tend to sell for around the £650 mark. And then I think, well, hang on, you look on Amazon, and if you look carefully through all the different sellers on Amazon, you can get them for about, what was it? You can get them for between £750 and £800. Brand spanking new, free shipping. And you think, extra £150 when it's something as pricey as that, another £150, isn't that much for peace of mind? And you're getting something that's brand new, fully warranted. So you just think, well, it might be worth spending that bit extra, I suppose. And I suppose that's like the sort of catch in my head at the minute that's making me think, do I go with brand new from Amazon, or do I buy what's claimed to be a good quality one off eBay? But anyway, I've got plenty of time to think about that. But like I say, I could be getting it next month, I could be waiting another 3 or 4 months, but I am getting one this year, so. But there are other things to get first. The wife finally decided that she would like a MacBook. And no, it's actually her birthday tomorrow. And she's one of these that she never knows what she wants. In fact, there's very little that she actually does want. She's just not that kind of a person. And I keep asking her, and I get annoyed because, you know, she won't tell me that what she wants for her birthday or anything like that, or she can't think of anything that she wants. So it's always a case of we end up leaving it and get her something when she wants something. So, but she said to me today, she said, do they do a MacBook with a touch screen? I said, no, they don't. I said, yes, there's add-ons and what have you, because I've seen add-ons not on the small displays, but on the bigger displays like iMacs. I have seen add-ons that go over the top so that you can turn them into a touch display. I saw one of those kits at, where was it? At the Gadget Show a couple of years back. And she said, well, if Apple ever do one, she says, that's when I'll want a MacBook. You never know, we'll see. I think Apple will probably go along that line eventually. You see, she likes her touchscreen so much, her iPad basically spends pretty much 24/7 in front of her. And she reaches out, and it's a real lifeline to her. She uses it for all sorts. She really does. She does all her online buying via the iPad and everything. It's, you know, so I mean, it's anything like that for her would be money well spent, because she would be 100% getting all the use out of it. So no sign of the daughter-in-law and granddaughter yet. Oh, hold on, the door just opened. And here she is. Catch up later, guys. So, I've just had my tea. It was fish and chips tonight, and I've got some flapjack to have. I'm going to have a piece of that. Blimey, I need my haircut. Yeah, it's definitely ready for buzzing off again, I tell you. So, yeah, the granddaughter, she's got 2 infections. She's got an ear infection and a viral infection. So it's no wonder she feels like crap. She's looking really, really rough, actually. So hopefully she'll get over that as soon as possible. Strange this year, it's normally, all the infections are normally gone out of people by now, but, you know, this year seems to be hanging around with everybody. You know, everybody you meet has like had an infection or has one, or so. But yeah, so I'm just going to make a brew actually. What else have I got? I've still got to go into Driffield actually. I had a chance yet. I still need to go and get the wife a birthday card. Just haven't had a chance, so I've got to go and do that yet. But Tesco's is open. They've got a reasonable selection of cards down there. So yeah. So we'll have all the kids and grandkids and what have you around tomorrow for the wife's birthday. So that should be fun and noisy and. Yeah, there's a product I'm still waiting for to turn up, which actually is out of stock at the minute, so they couldn't send me it. But I think they still intend to send me it once it's back in stock, so it's just a matter of waiting until that turns up. But I've got nothing else really sort of going on at the minute. Things have just been a bit busy elsewhere, and I haven't been able to sort of like get time to sit down, maybe do some emails and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to make time for it soon. Otherwise, I'm just going to start staling up a little bit, I think, and you know. So oh, go and check out Robert Cooper's vlogs. He's just starting to change the format a little bit. He's using the iPhone as the front facing, and then he's mixing it in with some rear facing, so he's getting like some footage of the driving and then footage of him talking at the same time, and obviously it's giving better audio as well, so it's pretty good actually. So I think he's really doing well, and I suppose it's nice to see another vlogger in the community as well. I'll leave a link underneath to his channel actually, so make sure you pop across and you know, watch some and maybe even subscribe. That'd be good. But anyway, I'm going to get off, guys, because there's not a lot else going on now, except me winding down for the night, basically. So that was the wife just finishing her tea, I think. So I'm going to have to go anyway. So yeah. Yeah, that is it, definitely. So take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. See you guys.